All right. So I think we're gonna switch it up a little bit. I think we'll do Pissy Pants first since we already started talking about the Dolphins. So we'll hit the Pissy Pants, huh?
I had an accident.
You had an accident? What does that mean?
Go!
Pissy Pants Player of the Week.
Ooh, I love that drop.
Nolan, you go ahead and go first because I'm gonna pile on after you finish.
Right. This man right here. We're not done with you yet, Mike McDaniel. That post game conference of him just hot. Already took the seat away from him. He has to sit at the kids' table at Thanksgiving.
He's standing up and it's still hot.
Yeah, he has to sit outside and eat out of the dog bowl. Like, dude, the way that post game conference or presser went, him fumbling over his words, you can just tell that the pressure is really just kind of getting to him. Of wow, like my time as a head coach is coming to a crashing end. I think he could still be a very good coordinator somewhere. Kind of give him that focus of an offense or defense. It'd be a good spot for him. But, as a head coach, you cannot be like that and expect anybody to want to continue to follow you. I mean, he's already lost that locker room. So, just another very good example being the Pissy Pants of the week out of Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, I mean, Bahookie, go for it, man. You guys got to the sheet before me, so by all means, fucking have at him.
So, I think that no one's going in the right direction here. The thing is, I think it's bigger than just Mike McDaniel. I was talking about Stephen Ross earlier. I'm going to talk a little bit about Tua. Tua turned the ball over. That's a popular quote in the Buffalo online community, and
oh my god, those must get scary over there.
But turning it over 3 weeks in a row. Sometimes I'm wrong. I'm like really wrong about things. Sometimes I'm really right about things. And I was pretty proud of my Browns pick, and it wasn't that hard of a pick at least for me. I've been telling Tyler for years. I've said it on this show a number of times. Tua is a one-read quarterback, and the data backs it up. It was several weeks ago. I sent him a spreadsheet thing that was that had analyzed it. And whenever this team goes up against a proper front seven, and Tua is taken off of his spot, everything collapses. And I just knew exactly what. And this Browns team they're not world beaters, but they do have a great front seven. And any team that goes up against them is going to have to struggle a little bit at minimum, and even if they do end up having their way. And like I said, it's bigger than that. This writing has been on the wall for years, and I really blame Chris Greer, because it was when they extended Tua. That was such a huge inflection point. And I knew that they were going to be cooked, and they kind of had a little bit of a rise there, and a lot of people were buying into them because they're fast on the outside, and they got a bunch of cool fantasy players, but they never really addressed their core, and it's continued, and it's gotten worse, and I wasn't the only one on the Dolphins being terrible this year, but I was pretty outspoken about it. And the fact that Chris Greer is still there, still making decisions for this long is just, I said, the only logical explanation is that he has dirt on Stephen Ross in his black. And I said he probably has footage of him at a Diddy party.
Oh, no. Or at some sort of event he probably shouldn't have been at. On that note, let's move on to another inept organization who just got beat down in a classic revenge game spot by I'm talking about the Tennessee Titans, who are just don't really know what they're doing. I mean, they hit one rough patch. I know it was a couple bad meh seasons with Mike Vrabel after the highs of the Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry era, but they hit one rough patch and fired him, and then they didn't really have a good succession plan after that. They went and hired Brian Callahan, and he's gone. Now it's Mike McCoy. They don't have like they fired John Robinson, hired Rand Carthen. He's probably going to be gone pretty soon. So that's a new quarterback, 2 new coaches, a new GM. Like this organization just doesn't seem to know what's like going on with themselves. And then I saw earlier today, I was looking at fantasy, and Tyler Lockett does not have a team next to his name. Apparently, after the loss, he requested his release from the Titans, and they actually were cool enough to be like, okay, we're a shit organization. Let's get our younger players involved and let's see where you can go, and hopefully you can go make an impact somewhere else. I mean, shit, I'd love it for him to come to New England and just be another guy in the rotation. Like very, very solid hands. Like would love some Tyler Lockett to be a part of my rotation, but like it just, again, these owners, they get mad about a coach saying, Mike Vrabel's probably like, yo, get the fuck out and let me do my job. And if you're going to handcuff me from doing my job, fire me. And then they were probably like, okay, I'm going to fire you. I'm going to go find somebody else to do all of the things that you do. And it's like not that easy to find a guy like that. It's really not. So, I mean, and you know what? All the credit to the Colts again and the Jim Irsay's daughter for being a part of that organization, being on the headset, making all these calls. I actually think it's part of the reason why they're winning too. Like, yeah, they have all the players, a good coach, but like she's there just to be like, yo, isn't that like, are you being a little dumb here? Maybe like, I don't know, maybe talking them out of doing something because they're so good at their job. And she's like, I don't know, maybe like they're like us, like maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you should just do the thing like is the smart play. And then he's like, oh, okay, let's do that instead. Who knows? I don't know, but like it's an interesting tidbit on a team that looks completely different. So, all right, that's good. Pissy Pants Player of the Week section.